Okay, so we've had our Polaris 200 for about 6 months now, and we haven't gotten to do much off-roading with it just because we had an abnormally large amount of snow this year. So we'll have to report back on how it does on the trails, but we have been loving it around the house. So we're going to show you guys around it a little bit, show you some of the accessories we've added, and how much fun the kids are having with it. So it did not come with the roof or the bumper or any of the mirrors that you see. We have added all of those, as well as the Matt's Off-Road Recovery sticker, of course. The roof has been really nice because it definitely helps shade it a little bit. It makes it not quite so hot. And then we decided to add the mirrors because when the kiddos are in there and they have their helmet on, if they need to turn around and look behind them to watch for traffic or anything, it was kind of hard for them to see, and I didn't really love it. So we added 2 side mirrors, and then we went ahead and put in a rear view mirror too, and that makes it a lot easier for them to see when they're driving, and I feel like it's safer if they can look up and check the mirror versus having to turn their head around and try and see behind them. So that's been great. Came with the orange Polaris flag, but we added another one just for fun, but it doesn't hurt to have more. They don't ride it down the road a whole lot, but sometimes they do, so that's cool. Okay, so you'll see his helmet sitting in there. That is not the one that came with the machine. Polaris did send 2 factory helmets that were black, but they were crazy small for the age range of kids that should be driving this. Our son has a pretty big head, so I was not surprised at all that they didn't fit him. But they didn't fit any of the cousins really that well either. They were pretty small. So make sure you check that. Try one of those helmets on them before you run off and leave without getting one, because that's obviously a pretty important accessory that they're gonna need to have when they're riding this. At least at our house it is. They can't drive it if they're not buckled in. It won't go over like 6 miles an hour, which is kind of nice. It limits them if that belt's not buckled, so I really like that. There's a little light on the dash right there that will stay on until that seat is buckled. So that's good. I like that. So I haven't figured out how this one works, but it has the helmet awareness. We have it turned off because he just knows he's not supposed to be riding it without a helmet, or he's not going to get to ride it anymore. So we have that, and then we have the geofence is the boundary that you can set for them. That's also off. But yeah, you can do all of this from the Polaris app as well. I think it's a little easier to utilize there. And that's where you can set like your speed limit maximum and stuff for them. The shifter, it's pretty basic, forward, neutral, reverse. You just have to pull it to the side and move it. He hasn't had any troubles with it so far. You kind of have to push a little harder to get it to reverse, but it's not that bad. Definitely doable for the kids. And we actually fit quite well in here. My husband and I both do. It doesn't seem very big, but it's not too hard to pile into. The seat belts are a little tight for us, but that's okay. It's great for the kids. But I am happy that we fit so that when we do get to take it up on the trails, he can have an adult with him at least the first few times until he gets used to riding it. His is a little dirty right now. It hasn't been washed for a while, but it's really been a great machine. We're super happy with it. So we don't have like an actual track for them to ride around on. We just have a path that goes around the perimeter of our property here. So it's pretty good for them to buzz around on. Okay, well that's gonna do it for today. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Any comments on what more you would like to see us do. We'll definitely be posting more content though as summer comes and we can get out and use it a little bit more. Thanks for watching.